Some of you may have seen this video that went viral on TikTok over the New Year's holiday weekend. So this is actually really insane. So this guy shows up to a local fish and chicken spot called Jordan's Fish and Chicken in his community. And as he's trying to pick up an order of chicken for his family, he notices there's something going on in the kitchen. So he decides to go back there and check it out. And this is the video that he recorded. You are not going to believe this, of their kitchen in the back.
Y'all crazy, bro.
I'm so
That's crazy.
Hey, stop. Hey,
what you want to do? What you want to do? What you want to do with me? What you want to do? You don't want to do nothing. What you want to do? You don't want to do nothing. What you want to do? I'm recording. That's what I'm doing. Well, y'all serving people this food and shit? Oh, y'all crazy.
Hey, stop.
What you want to do?
Nothing, man.
I know you don't.
Okay,
I know you don't.
Sir, what you, sir?
Well, y'all serving people this shit?
Sir, what you order?
Well, you know, I don't order nothing.
Okay, what do you want now?
I don't want nothing.
Hey,
That's what I want.
got a mouse crawling out here on the
Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Come here.
Look at this. Look at this. No, come look at this.
Look, I see that. It's there.
Look at this shit. Well, y'all tripping, bro.
So, evidently these conditions are disgusting. Food can be seen being stored out in the open, completely exposed, on the floor of the kitchen, while mice can be seen scurrying around on the floors only a few feet away from that food. These two things would be bad enough on their own, but to capture them together in the same few moments of footage is pretty astounding. Now, the owner of this place, a man named Omar Saidamad, responded by issuing a statement that you can be forgiven for finding a little fishy. Omar responds by claiming that the man recording this video was causing problems for the restaurant before all of this took place, and even went as far as to claim that the mouse seen in the video was actually planted by the man recording the video. He wasn't even supposed to enter that area, Omar said. That's the person who owns this place. That was employees only area. He entered it. You can tell in the kitchen area, the employees serving the food to customers, they were standing on the left side next to the grill and fryers. That's the food served to the public. Food in the back, that's leftover. That's all going to be thrown away. This is why you see a lot of the mess on the ground and stuff, all containers and so forth, and this is very far from the cashier end. So the owner here obviously is claiming that this was all leftover food that was all going to be thrown out. This is a big misunderstanding. They would never serve this to customers. The thing is, if you look at this video fairly closely, especially this segment, you notice two things. One, as soon as they see that someone is recording this mess back here, they immediately start covering their faces, which is not typically something you do when you're not doing anything wrong. Now, it might be true that every single person back there was incredibly camera shy, but in all of my years of watching Public Freakout, I have never seen so many people go to cover their identities all at the same time when it's like they're being caught doing something and they know it. Second, notice that the guy who he catches in the short sleeve lighter shirt walking out is holding what appears to be a chicken strips and fries box ready and waiting to be served to a customer. That's what it looks like. This member of the local community there, who refers to himself as a community activist, had this to say.
When less fortunate people are homeless, we come in here and we buy this food and we think we're giving them something of quality. And that was disgusting and broke my heart to hear mothers crying on the phone saying they feed their children this.
This video made such an impact that the local city council member, Keith Graves, even weighed in.
Since the video has surfaced that people have been sick, no one knew the level of horrible conditions that we are being served.
Indianapolis City Council member Lakeisha Jackson, who was very vocal about the incident on social media after the viral video started making waves, publicly chastised the restaurant owner, saying, "Please be on notice, we will not have it and it's not acceptable. Our people deserve better. Our residents deserve better. They are the ones that are keeping their door open. You will treat them with respect, integrity, and decency." And of course, it didn't take long after all of this for the health inspectors to become involved. However, when they showed up, nobody was there. The whole place was locked up. The employees had been sent home. Clearly, somebody knew they were in trouble. And a health department spokesman later noted, while there, the inspector noticed a large amount of spilled grease in an area outside of the restaurant. Based on this violation and the nature of the initial complaint, the health department suspended the operating license for this location, and a notice was placed on the front door. An inspection and approval from MCPHD Food and Consumer Safety will be needed before the restaurant can legally reopen and resume service to the public. So since March of 2021, which is really not that long ago, like 2 years and what? Yeah, a little less than 2 years. In 12 inspections, 8 of the 12 inspections returned violations of health codes. And in fact, a complaint filed just in October of 2022 was about a family of 5 that became violently ill after eating the food here. So this place has been, just in the last 2 years, and first of all, I have to wonder how on earth you can violate health codes in 8 of the 12 inspections that have been done, and still be open for business and serving people. That blows my mind. So this obviously created a huge headache for the Jordan's Chicken and Fish franchise. This is a chain, by the way. This is a chain of restaurants that apparently, well, I'll get into this. So this got so bad, this publicity got so heinous that the spokesperson for the franchise came out and said the following. So Christina Hodgson, who is this spokesperson, she said this: "These other pop-ups that keep coming up and calling themselves Jordans are a knockoff. They are using our name, they are using our logos. If they aren't using our name, they are using the fish symbols. We can't do anything about it yet because we aren't a corporation." About the footage, she said, "I do not think anything we saw in that video is a reflection of what any restaurant should have happening." Well, that's obviously, yes, Hodgson, yes, obviously. It was appalling. It was disgusting. I was floored. So obviously she is trying to distance this small franchise from this incident as much as possible. Whether that works and anyone ever visits one of these restaurants again, I guess we will have to wait and see. Can't say I'm rooting for them. So just to recap here, this video became such a pain for the owner of this not only this franchise, but this particular restaurant, that the entire restaurant was inspected and then shut down. There was a 20-person protest outside after this video went viral. And then on top of that, all of the community leaders came out condemning the conditions, saying how disgusting this was and how horrible it was for the community. Roundly owned, I would say. All right, so that's it. See you next time.